Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back here. Hopefully, the audio is going to be okay. Challenges. I mean, come on, Mercury retrograde. Gotta have some challenges. Trying to zip through this pretty quick for you guys. A report. There is not much going on right now compared to the energies, except that you are may going to feel there is a certain energy is beginning to stop. Talking about, you're going to begin to feel Jupiter, who is stopping by. He's preparing for going direct. That's going to lead to a lot of movement. You're going to feel like all of a sudden it's like enough is enough. I have to do everything. This is about for you to setting up a goals for the new year. Mercury retrograde is going to go on, and at some point is going to be beginning to slowing down. Crucial things to remember right about Mercury retrograde. He is going to stop and he's going to go. So basically, remember, right now he is at the point A. He's going from point Z to point A to teach you what you need to review. And then when he's stopping and turning direct, he's going to go from point A to point Z. Whatever is the crucial materials that you're going to be doing in the next 2 3 days from Mercury retrograde, that is going to be interesting about you, and it's going to be related into the moon. Where the moon is going to be? The moon is going to be transitioning right now through Leo, and the next day is going to be going into Virgo, and after that, the moon is going to be shifting to Libra. What is that telling you? You to evaluate the seasons of Leo, to evaluate the season of Virgo, and to evaluate the relationships, which is that what Libra represents. So, with that being said, I'm going to be going into pretty quick within the hours. At 7 o'clock in the morning, the ascendant is going to be at the first degrees of Capricorn. They're basically related to the soul. You more about embodiment of the soul, and that energy is going to be focused directly within Mars and Mercury, who is in a beautiful trine with the moon, and the moon it is actually in a very beautiful trine with Chiron and the North Node. You're going to find out that those energies, those messages are going to be coming in strong. Midheaven it is going to be at Libra. That is going to be pay attention to the relationships. So later on at 9 o'clock, 8, 9 o'clock energy, it's going to be going through Scorpio. This could be at 8 o'clock. It's going to be a more intense energy because it's going to be square the moon and opposing Uranus. And this is why the intuition of the current moment may be is going to be put this internal pressures of you fighting the universe in there within your intuitions, but it's not going my way, but it's not things that I wanted. It's not what it is. You want something, and God telling you, the divine is telling you, you're gonna get it, but not your way. There is a different divine way. Remove that power of you to want to control and get in there. We're talking about the fifth year of your life when you go ahead and want something, and guess what? You go to mom and mom says no. You go to dad. Oh, okay. So you're trying a different things, but what you have to do is understand it that why did mom says no, and this is why I relate it to accepting the no's in your life. And the 9 o'clock energy is going to be more affecting with Venus. That currently it is going to be really shifting in the Sag. This is going to be a moment of a lot of expressions about what happened during the Venus. There was an underworld. She's finally coming out. Very beautiful, powerful energies there are going to be. There's a beautiful trine with Neptune, a beautiful sextile with Pluto. We're talking about the deep transformations right now is going to be coming out as a messages towards yourself, but it also messages out there to the other people when they have a similar problem. Is like, hey, I had the similar situations. This is what I did, and that is a what those things are going to be for you. So talking about the 10 o'clock energies is going to give you the review of when a Venus is going to be coming. The ascendant is very close to Saturn. One thing about this is that Venus squaring Saturn, that is a when you're suppressing your love emotions or you're suppressing the love energies in there. The suppression is coming in for reasons because those reasons for you they are going to be personally related to what you're limiting yourself inside of you for the reasons that you may say that you know something but you don't, you tend you understand something but you don't fully understand it. And this is why one of the Venus is in Sag. This is why the expressions are the art, the writing, the movies, and so on. It is there. Okay. Talking about the next hour, which is going to be 11 o'clock, the primary energy right now, the inner focus will be over Mars and Mercury retrograde. That is going to be creating this fogginess, this like, what is it with me? But the intuitions, which is the moon, it's trining Mars and Mercury retrograde. She also trining Chiron. It's about healing. Okay, and you're confused why I'm hurt, what is my pain, what is this goes on, why my masculine energy so suppressed, why can I getting into this, is because you're not trusting the intuitions. Okay, the masculine intuition is different than the feminine intuition. The feminine intuition is what has to be done. The masculine energy is how to be done. Okay, the one has what, the other one has how. So this is going to be a very powerful for you to understand these processes right now during this period. At noon, which is 12 o'clock in there, midheaven is going to be with the sun. Powerful energies from Jupiter. We are talking about this Earth's energy. The authority right now is like, I need to do something on Earth. I have to do it. But can you have the right communications and the right energies in there? It all depends of what you have to learn during the Mercury retrograde process in you. So talking about the 1 o'clock energy with this, midheaven is going to be at Capricorn, very close to Pluto, but that is these divine energies of the moon. If you remember it back at the Leo season, that is when was this beautiful, beautiful divine energies at the end of Leo, the beginning of Virgo. What did you learn back then? What was the main lessons that you got in there? What is in your chart, basically in those final degrees of Leo, the first degrees of Virgo? This is a like I have to grow up, but also I have to heal the pains that I've been growing. Okay, that is a more related to the sixth year, but it's the same time. When you look at yourself, that is related more to the 16, 17 year of your life. That is the time when you get to this first relationship, and then you got that breakdown, and then you have to heal something so you can keep on going in the next relationship, and so on. At 2 o'clock, energy is going to be a little bit intense. That's going to be a square towards Jupiter. With It's like I'm trying to do something, but I can't do it right now. Yeah, you cannot. Jupiter is not direct. It's not telling you like right now I'm not going to the directions. You're gonna go facing the challenges in there. Just to remind you, the challenges, the problems, the issues, the thresholds, however you name it on it, they're coming with under the disguise of one thing. It's called an adventure of the soul, Okay, and that's what you have to find them, because those are your blessings of the disguise of your evolution. Okay, and don't think that this is a problem. This is your adventures, and there it tells you you can take the road, but not now. Okay. The next hour, which is midheaven, is going to be at 22 degrees of Aquarius. That's going to be direct oppositions of the moon. The moon is going to be really don't like that energies, because at the same time that energy is squaring Uranus, and Uranus is the one who is responsible for Aquarius. And currently, those energies of Aquarius that has to perform on Earth has challenges in there. But the challenges can be overcome when you find your courage and strength and the power to communicate the way you should be communicating from within yourself. Later on at 4 o'clock, the midheaven is going to be with Saturn. Focus of the limitations primary with Venus in there, but the ascendant is at Cancer, which is creates all those intensity. You need to understand about one thing about the family situations, okay? Things that has not been done in the family before you, which is your parents, then the grandparents can be coming in towards you. But if you recognize those patterns, they're not being fixed, and you fix them within, then you stopping to passing those lessons going forward. But it's gonna require what? The truth, which is coming from the sun at Capricorn, the truth, and nothing else but the truth. This is when you learn to be a pro towards your own self that is gonna be leading to the true life. You stop living in the fantasies and imaginations and so on. You're living in the reality, and then you're using the imaginations that is going to be matching of what's going on within the reality. And then you live within the real reality in there. Okay, instead of playing the games of we are family, we are this, we are that, that it has been passing through the generations. You want to create something real. All right. So talking about at 5 o'clock midheaven, it's going to be with Neptune in there. That's going to be beautiful energies towards Venus, clarity, visions of the transformations of the. mm I would say it's more about the divine feminine energies in there. Neptune is going to give the proper intuitions with this. And at the same time, there is going to begin this divine energies of the moon activating with Neptune. That energy of the moon is like, oh, I learned my lesson. I have to learn how to grow and what it is. What is the proper way to do it? How is the proper things to get it? This is the fifth year when you're starting to working right, but it's one of the lessons that you're learning. Okay, you can learn it down the road in your 16, 17 years transitions in there, when you begin to understand what it takes you from these teenage years to become a young adult. That is that preparations energies that goes on in there. And if you look at it inside of it, what do you have in the fifth house, or what do you have Leo in your chart? That is going to help you to find this beautiful transitions that coming in right now with those transits of those planets, of what is helping you. Okay, especially when the moon is there, because your intuition moves through there. So at 6 p.m., the energy is going to be focused with Chiron. The ascendant, it's still going to be at Cancer. Beautiful energies with Neptune and Venus on that positions, but it's going to be opposing Pluto. And currently, Pluto is kind of like not satisfied with the growth. It's suppressing also the growth, since Jupiter is squaring Pluto. This is like a Zeus and the ruler of the unknown, the underworld, are kind of like in fight with the new. But they're right now not in really in oppositions. They're basically telling you one thing: you are on stand by. learn. Your performance is coming. Learn how to perform. Learn the script. If you're an actor, you have to have a script for the movie, okay? But if you have to perform something in your life, you need to study and accept it and understand it in full and be a pro towards that. This is why the sun doing the spiritual part right now during the spiritual holiday season, which is right now. All right. So talking about it's 7 p.m. The midheaven is going to be passing through Chiron. The north node is going to be at Aries, but beautiful energies towards Mars and Mercury retrograde. At the same time, beautiful energies towards the moon, kicking the fire within. You're going to feel this fire. You're going to begin those powerful energies, and you're going to find that around 8 p.m. That's going to be when you begin to see the moon rising for it. You're going to take this fire up, but be mindful about the fire because that fire is going to be squaring Venus, and that fire is going to be squaring Uranus at this point. Don't burn things that you should not feel sorry about it. And that is going to be also mindfulness that it's going to come in from Mercury retrograde. Oh, I should have not write this, or I should have not say this, because this is the last days of Mercury retrograde, which is usually the most situations happen there. Lack of patience. I did a video on the patience on the main channel today, guys. So if you want to watch it, you can go ahead and see it. Very beautiful advices there at that point. And we're talking about the next hour, which is going to be at 9 o'clock energy. The moon is going to be rising on the horizon. That energy of I was talking about right now is going to be really worked out. Midheaven and Uranus is squaring the moon, and the moon is opposing Saturn and it's squaring Venus. All this energy is there is going to come, but when you look at it on the other perspective, we have these beautiful divine energies from the moon towards Neptune. We have the visions and the clarity, and then the trines towards the sun, Mars, and Mercury. Intuitions and and authority with the strength of the internal warrior within yourself, with the proper spiritual communications. If that kicks in, all that is going to help you to mature, to grow, and to fix the situations with the current work that you need to work on yourself. Because midheaven there is in areas that is in the divine energies with Mercury retrograde. Okay, you get in at those messages inside of you. And at 10 o'clock at night, midheaven goes into Gemini, divine energies with the sun. In that positions, beautiful, beautiful energy. Ascendant walks into Virgo to tell you this is what is gonna coming in. The Venus is gonna be there and is gonna be trining Uranus. So basically, finally, the intuitions tomorrow. You're gonna be seeing it tomorrow. This energy, you're gonna be feeling this energy is there. It's that the moon, pretty much around these hours, is gonna be telling you what the universe is gonna be whispering from within you, and that whispers is gonna be related also within the authority. What you're gonna be authorizing as the mother-father situations, or understanding of mother-father grown up portions within yourself as you need to be. And we're talking about 11 o'clock. That energy is going to be a little bit more intense because midheaven is going to be opposing Mars and Mercury. Intensified powers, but you need to look at it, all these intense energies as an adventures and a positions as a growth, because that internal work is going to be kind of like put these visions inside of you out, and that inner work is going to be showing you that there is something you needs to be healed from within. So that's what it was, the astro gravitational report for today, guys. Thank you so much, and I will be seeing you tomorrow. Be love, guys.